Hello and welcome back to My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2, Episode 3. Last time we finished, I think we just finished that sort of like mini crab arc that was going on. It was only a 2-episode arc, but I guess that still counts as an arc. So we did that little excursion to the to that idol location where there were crabs being sold and there were drugs and the crab cooling packets and stuff. The speedster villain got away, and we also, we also got away in a way because the police wanted to get information about us, but then we fucked off. But we left our business card, which was Makoto, so it's possible Tsukauchi might talk to Makoto about this and go like, hey, sis, there are these I don't know if he knows that we were vigilantes, but he might be like, hey, why are you working with these vigilantes? So yeah, I'm curious how this episode's gonna go. I don't know what we're in for, so make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this Season 2, Episode 3 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. This is a song. Oh! A giant Shisa. Is it a colossal villain or an ancient spirit here to judge us all? Jesus. No better, because of all the rain we've had lately. There's a jumbo fire. Oh my god! Whoa! A giant piece of Okinawan tofu. Let's grab! They're coming! We only ran from one, the rest surrounded us. Jesus. All Might! Prime All Might, well not Prime maybe, but it's close to his Prime. Maybe it is Prime. Nice. I thought it was gonna be Captain Celebrity for a second. Damn, man. Team up. Are we teaming up with All Might? Who are we teaming up with?
Despite the peaceful resolution, people are on
Might's Cafe.
But just in time to stop them, All Might saved the day in under.
Oh, we're seeing Small Might.
I'm so sorry for making you wait. You should have seen it.
The fact that there is a Small Might means this isn't All Might in his prime.
Well, not. And here, that paperwork, signed and ready. Can't forget about. Hold on, Tsukauchi. What happened to you?
About that.
You what? He really shot you?
Interesting seeing Small Might in this art style. I don't know why. It just looks a little different.
And yes, he escaped.
Yeah.
A few cracked ribs, and my collarbone's fractured.
What? That is serious. Why? I could have been there in a second if you'd only just called me.
You can't do everything.
That's not an option for me. You can't be taking battles for personal reasons.
Yeah.
They'd try and take one of them as their hostage and force
Yeah, that's like the classic like Spider-Man thing, the Superman thing.
Number one hero exists for everyone. He has no private life.
Aww.
I suppose.
What?
He's so sad.
A generous citizen I rescued the other day.
What is it?
Are gifts not appropriate?
Well,
All Might loves Tsukauchi.
it's a souvenir I picked up on my trip to Osaka. Bath salts?
Oh yeah, rose-scented ones.
Nice.
I thought they'd be perfect for that sister of yours.
Ah, yeah, that's
Sure she'll love
nice.
it.
So it's not really a
That
gift for
being
him
said,
then.
I'd rather not. She's not one to follow the rules quite as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
If she knew she had a way to contact you, well, I'd rather. not
She'd
imagine what
exploit
she would
that
do.
like hell.
I'm home.
That was a very different All Might than we normally see, I feel like. Are we gonna have this conversation now?
Are you trying to be sneaky now? I don't take bribes if that's what you're thinking.
I was hoping we could pick up from the other day.
And there it is.
there
Sorry, but I'm
there
not
are the
giving up Pop's
strings.
information no matter what. She's done nothing to deserve the 5th degree I know you'd just love to give her.
Look.
I made a little whoopsie.
Nothing little about it.
Glad to hear it.
Then they're
And
fine.
since
You
she's
don't need to
lucky
talk
get
to
out
them.
uninjured,
It's from Osaka.
no reason to press any further.
Makoto's the best.
I understand she uses it for unauthorized performances.
Oh
of
my
vigilante
God.
activity, minor engaging in such reckless behavior.
Nope.
Sure. And besides, She's been focusing all her efforts on
Tsukauchi's such a
events
cop
lately,
sometimes.
events that I've been overseeing.
You just throw my complaints straight into the trash.
I'd rather call it my suggestion box. And if anything does go wrong, you'll be the first one I call.
Fine, you win. I'm willing to let this.
I think she always
But
wins
please
in their
keep mind
arguments.
that the well-being area-
Oh, right. Teenage girls always react well to overbearing adults. I love this.
You're just proving my point!
It's a
I don't think
beautiful
Tsukauchi's
excuse.
completely wrong, but
Seems probably used whatever they had on hand for convenience sake.
are you gonna
Gift bag seems new, and it's
figure
got
out it's from All
Might's
Might?
branding. But do you have a contact at All Might's agency?
Oh my
If you're
god.
gonna act this nosy, then I'm taking it back.
Who does that with a gift they've already handed off to the recipient? You're a monster. It's not like you even use bath salts anyway.
Too bad. Time to start.
Whoa, nice throw.
I was just playing with you.
I don't like to pull that card, don't you?
Come on.
Well, he's gonna have a good bath tonight.
I'm being treated these days.
What's the deal, Kamiyama?
Oh, he came back.
beef with
Oh,
cops?
right. Yeah,
Feeling that mad about them thinking you're a villain?
we're questioning
I
him.
think it's a fair assumption.
Besides, it was already proven you were forcibly dosed with illegal narcotics.
Damn.
So the charges were dropped.
But now, I've become too big to fit through the damn doorway.
Oh,
Can't turn a doorknob with no fingers.
that sucks.
I tried lining the whole bathtub with newspaper and...
Wait a
Oh
minute,
my
Kamiyama.
god.
Spares the deal.
Yeah.
There are housing options that you can look into. Institutes made for those with unique physiology.
How much will that run you though?
Generous. Means society ain't doing its job right. The system needs more inclusivity for
Yes,
minority groups.
I agree.
I'll make sure people know just how important.
Well,
this
that's
stuff
good. If
is.
you're gonna do it for a good
Damn,
reason like
Kamiyama.
that, then
All
great.
you're doing, but it does sound noble when you put it like that.
Big
Oh, those the
one for
bath
someone
salts?
so dumb.
Those
Do you
the
even
smell
know
of the
what
bath salts?
infrastructure means? What's that? Is there a pretty girl here?
I smell.
That coming from you?
You smell really good. You had a great
New
bath.
cologne? Let me know where you picked it up. Maybe it'll.
Oh, it's Snatch, right?
Nah, cologne can't help a guy who poops in a bathtub.
Nice to me.
Where All Might once again came to the rescue.
Sure,
This
if
time
you're
from a
good.
first-time
Oh, the little All Might hair
Yagi.
spikes that the girl had.
My sister said it was perfect for.
Oh, well, that's gonna give it away.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't lie to you.
Aw,
I didn't give it to her.
Why not? Did you two
why
have a
not?
fight?
I mean, yes, they did have a fight.
Why is she so eager to negotiate with a police officer? It feels like I'm talking to a crime.
We don't often see
And
Tsukauchi
it
like
always goes the
this.
same when it all hits the fan. If that's the case, she's acting spoiled.
No argument there.
I think it's Tsukauchi, you're kind of always in cop mode, and that's a big
Hard to
problem as
say,
well.
Hey, you dog! Finally get a girlfriend? Greetings! We're the Karate Club from the third planet from the black hole.
The Karate Club.
With the group dating activities. And with that, let the passion begin.
Oh my god.
I'm the guy who respects personal boundaries.
Hell yeah.
Advice on it from enough distance to not get punched in the
Hell yeah, Koichi.
And our methods for picking up girls.
Oh my god. Nice. You can deflect missiles. Well, that's good to know. You can kind of use it as a barrier.
Pop step. We'd love to do some form training with you. Maybe even some love training.
Oh my god. Beat him up, Pop.
You're talking O'Clock?
You're familiar
O'Clock.
with
The high-speed hero, O'Clock.
Ah.
Criminal responder from last generation.
He's just like the Flash.
His goaded combo, made possible by his acceleration quirk.
Damn.
It was good. But he hasn't been active in at least a few years.
Jeez.
That's right.
But you mind not having your meeting smack down? Sure.
I live right around the block from here.
Buy a
There's
microwave
no
or something.
cafes nearby.
We're not a cafe either.
Now moving on. You're thinking the hero might have been tired of saving people and switched
It
to
could be,
teams.
or could be like a relative of
That'd be
his.
one hell of a scandal.
The man I encountered was definitely too young to be a last generation hero.
Yeah.
That said, it's common knowledge that quirks are often passed down from parent to child.
That's what I was
And even
thinking.
with no blood relation, hero.
I hear a lot of guys like him go into hiding after they retire.
Especially the ones who find themselves picking up enemies.
Wouldn't
left
be
and
easy to
right.
find
I
him.
feel like racer.
Why should I care what any criminal scum thinks about me?
That attitude's what I mean, bro.
With any luck,
The man's far away on a beach trying to live out the rest of his golden years.
Yeah, probably.
Hope that'll be me someday.
Nah, you want to be with your students forever.
If your feet on the ground, telegraphed is fine. All that matters is hitting hard.
Yeah, I mean, if they can't see your telegraphing, then... Oh!
That's all my stamina allows at the moment.
Okay.
Got those skills.
Why not use fire?
Hello, for one.
The other day, simple solution to your problem.
That's a good question.
No way. Can't feel the impact of my blows, then what's the point?
So it's just ego. That's the only reason.
Happy to be your hardworking guinea pig.
Man, imagine if All for One stole this quirk. That would have been so crazy useful for him.
The boss, you're not very heroic, is it? Master.
Okay. So, yeah, O'Clock is your master then?
Whoa, look at you, hitting the books. Here, for you.
Aww. Ah, she was so happy about it. That was such a cute
You'll
laugh.
never believe this one. I learned a new move today.
Don't shake your can like that.
First, I put the can straight in the palm of my hand and...
Fire it away. Dude.
So you can shoot projectiles now?
It's pretty
It's the
cool.
same repelling fair and constantly crash into stuff. After all the
So you
failure,
subconsciously...
I got in the habit of needing a more stable base to use my
Yeah.
power at all. And if I put myself back there,
This music.
anchor myself from my new stabilized position, I can exert energy from my palms to fire, fire.
Yeah, you're even hitting air. You might be able to do like Air Force, like Deku.
Channel the burning spirit of sumo into my palms. Or whatever.
Oh my god, you broke a window and you knocked Pop over?
It's way stronger than I thought.
That's right. Keep it locked away.
If I lost control,
You can.
who knows what would happen?
That's right. Bury it deep.
The problem wasn't that Knuckle Duster
Still
fought.
teaching me lessons to this day.
It was the things that he did.
He's new.
A reverse role model.
Is his legacy.
We're gonna see him at any point soon. He's in the OP. Okay, nice episode. Got a lot of focus on Tsukauchi in this episode, which is cool. I like Tsukauchi a lot in the main series, so it's nice being able to see more of him, especially since, like, you know, the main series is about heroes, and so Tsukauchi comes whenever you need. Like, he was like the representative of like the police and stuff, but generally it's heroes dealing with problems. So the police weren't heavily involved. He had a decent amount of screen time in MHA in general, but like this like makes him really be fully in charge. And it's interesting that he's not exactly like a protagonist in this series, and he's not exactly an antagonist, but he's somewhere in between there, you know? He's this force that is kind of technically against us, but you know, he's not a bad guy, and we're not bad people. Like, he's not. It's not like a you know, like a Breaking Bad thing with Walt and Hank, where it's like Walt is, you know, clearly a bad dude, so Hank trying to find him and catch him or whatever. It's like Hank is the good guy even though he's the antagonist, you know. Still an oversimplification of that dynamic, but you know what I mean. But in this situation, it's like Koichi and Pop and stuff, they're like saving people, and they're not even like crossing that many lines to save people, but they are technically breaking the law and doing it, you know. So they're good guys, but then Tsukauchi's just doing his job, and he's definitely a good guy. So like, you have both of them being good people, but like he's also not like actively chasing after us. It's just like he just seems to be like the conversation that he had with Makoto in this episode, where he's like, you have to let me talk to them, and Makoto's like, I'm not giving up my sources, like I'm not telling you where Pop is, and you have no reason to talk to her. And like it's funny that Tsukauchi was being a real cop in that situation, you know, in that he was like, oh, well, protocol says we need to talk to her. Like, she was a victim, we need to get her statement and all that sort of stuff. But then you pry a bit deeper, And he's like, well, isn't she using her quirk in public when she's not allowed to use her quirk in public? And so it's like, clearly, you're wanting to talk to her. She was a victim of the case. You're wanting to use protocol as an excuse to talk to her about the illegal things she's doing. Like that's where it gets scummy, you know? Like you're trying to use one thing to achieve your other goals. And so you do it with the veneer of like, oh, this is just protocol, this is just for safety or whatever, for your own safety, and you're not in trouble for this situation. But while you're here, we know about this other stuff, and maybe you could give us some information about this other stuff. And like, at that point, you're you're really you're almost abusing your power a bit there. So but it's like, it's such a cop thing, you know? So in situations like that, like, I think that's when Makoto is going to feel the most distance from you, is when, like, you kind of have no right to, well, yeah, you have no, like, you really, yeah, I'll stick with the phrasing, even if I don't completely agree with what I'm saying. You have no right to bring Pop in and do stuff like this, but you're doing it, you're trying to get Makoto to do it anyway, you know? And that's when, that sort of injustice is what Makoto doesn't like, I think. So yeah, I think that's where you have like a gulf between you two. And I think also the fact that Tsukauchi sort of like, Tsukauchi sees things as like, well, this is the system and the way that things are set up, so this is the way things should be. And Makoto is like, I have my own personal set of morality, and so this is what I believe in, and I'm not going to let you sway that. And the problem is, like, Makoto's too stubborn to like give any leeway on what she believes in, and Tsukauchi is too stubborn where he will treat her morality like she's just rebelling for the sake of rebelling. And so both of them are not budging, even though both of them could budge a little bit and things would probably be a little smoother between them. So I think they could both do stuff to mend their relationship, and I don't think Makoto's definitely right in this situation. I think they both have merits to what they're saying, but at the same time, you know, Makoto's on our side, so we're gonna want to root for her more. And but I still like Tsukauchi. Like, I don't think they could make me hate Tsukauchi. He's just a good guy. It's a very different All Might that we see in this episode. Like, very different than the one that we generally know, because he's so much more meek in this. But it's like, it's, you know, he's I mean, he's always had this relationship with Tsukauchi where Tsukauchi has always had to keep him in check. So like, that's the same, but we're seeing him like even more meek about it. But I think, you know, that's also, I think it's also like part of the tone of this series, where it's like the characters, you know, they're gonna act a little differently because they're written by a different writer, right? Obviously, that's gonna be a major thing. Is what's the name? Furuhashi? Hold on, let me see. Oh, it's hard to read. It's in small text. Hold on. Furuhashi. So Furuhashi is the writer of Vigilantes. The reason I'm looking is because I've got the camera is being held up by a pile of manga, and some of the manga there is Vigilantes. So to read it, I have to. Well, I can just do this real quick. Hold on. Because I wasn't even sure that Furuhashi. Story by Hideyuki Furuhashi. And the art is by Betancourt. But I was trying to read it on here, and that's such small text, because they have 3 there, because they also have Horikoshi there. Because he consulted or whatever on it. But yeah, anyway. So, Furuhashi, in writing this series, like, is going to write the characters in a different way. That's just, every writer is gonna have a different way of writing even the same characters. So like, I feel like he wants to bring out the I think he wants to bring out the sort of contrast between All Might's All Might persona and his actual personality. So they really wanted to bring out like the softness in who All Might was and how he acted when with his friends, and also like wanted to exaggerate the dynamic between him and Tsukauchi to show like Tsukauchi is the authority figure in this situation, even though you would think All Might would be, because he's the like big strong, you know, big strong hero, whatever, right? Like I feel like you think of like, because I mean their dynamic is supposed to be similar to like Batman and Commissioner Gordon, right? But generally, from memory of different Batman and Commissioner Gordon dynamics, it's like Batman and Commissioner Gordon will work together. Maybe Gordon will like lecture him a little bit, but Batman's either gonna listen or he's not. It's up to him, and for the most part, he's not gonna listen. And like Batman generally has authority in the situation where he's like, he will have control of any given situation a lot of the time. Whereas in this situation, like All Might cowers a little bit behind Tsukauchi. But I think also part of that is All Might just has a big heart and he just cares a lot about people. So he's more likely to you know, not want to upset his old friend. So yeah. Anyway, now Koichi has a new technique. He can deflect missiles. And I use the phrasing deflect missiles because that's the D&D term for it. If you're a monk and someone like shoots an arrow at you, you use the deflect missiles ability and you just do that and knock it out of the way. Or if you're high enough level, you can just catch it out of the air and throw it back at them. So yeah, I think it's cool that he now has a way to do that. And then at the end, he showed that he could do it and hit air, and it broke a window and knocked Pop down. Like that could be very similar to Air Force with the Deku. So he's gaining stuff very quickly. Like he went from having to move slower than a bicycle by being on all fours in the first season to now he doesn't have to be on all fours. He can move faster, like quite fast. He can move very quickly. He can move up walls. He can fly by jumping off the air. He can stick to things like a magnet. He can repel himself and repel force from his hands, and he can deflect missiles. So like he's got a lot of power now, and I think it's only going to keep increasing. So yeah, very cool. And yeah, interesting that they refer to Knuckle Duster as a reverse role model. Like he was a good example of what not to do. And yes, I agree mostly, but at the same time, like I feel like they're going too far in that direction, because they were even saying like you can never use this form. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I think that you know, like, first of all, it didn't seem that dangerous. Like, it blew out a window, sure, but a baseball can blow out a window. Like, a regular person can pick up a baseball and throw it at someone, right? Like, that's you didn't necessarily do anything crazy powerful. You know, you could punch out a window. So it's not like you unlocked an ability that's too powerful for your own good. You know, you just unlocked a better way of fighting, a more efficient way of fighting. And now generally they don't want to fight, so that's fair enough. But I think it's still a good thing to have in your back pocket in case things get dangerous. Like, it's going to be more important to try to fight rather than to let yourself or let someone else get beat up or not be able to save someone, you know? So I think it's a good thing to train. Because the problem with Knuckle Duster wasn't that he was a good fighter. The problem with Knuckle Duster was his idea was punch first, ask questions later. That was the issue. So as long as the form isn't your default form, it's great. Anyway, that's My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2 Episode 3. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.